Please, Badjay, we are doing some questions regarding our base units. We need attention, everyone. Please, everyone has to look at the board. The first question I'm putting is June 2012, 21-1. Refer this year, write in your copy past papers on base units. This is in context of our coming assessment. I'm starting with the first part. Read the question. State the SI, अभी नहीं लगेगा. Read the state the SI base units of volume. What are the units of volume?
Where is the word send?
No, it's a different one. Volume is equal to.
Can you send this one? Abhi रहेगा.
भी मुश्किल होगा. The file is too big. Or plus all questions are not to be done now. But I can share it later. That's why I'm recording also now. Volume is equal to length into breadth into height. So give me the, please help me make the unit. मेरे साथ साथ working करो that meter times meter times meter. It's not working yet now. It's asking for some password. So the base unit for volume, look at the base unit. What's the base unit for volume? MQ. Please work with me. Give the title, give the heading past papers on base units. I'm doing question June 2012. I'm doing a question June 2012, 21-1. Copy down the year number and I'm going for the part 2. Show that the SI base units of pressure are this. What is the formula for pressure by definition formula? Okay, start working with me. Pressure is equal to force upon area. What is the unit of force? Newton. And what is the unit of area? Okay, in the paper, you will make a partition. So it's a way always from O level for a good presentation. What is the base unit translation for Newton? Okay, please work with me. kg ms minus 2 upon meter square. This denominator meter square, will it be shifted up? When you shift it upward, it is kg ms minus 2 into m minus 2. Now combine the indices. kg m minus 1 and s minus 2. बहुत शोर होगा इससे. क्यों, क्या हुआ? इसको थोड़ा नीचे कर दो ना. तो में से जो टॉल है उसको थोड़ा नीचे कर दे. हाँ, तो मैं फिर हवा या उसके तुम नीचे बैठ जाओ. थोड़ा सा ये नीचे कर दो. हाँ, AC का ब्लेड नीचे. Okay, this is the second part of the question. Okay, now please everyone, attention is needed. We are doing, the people who are late, please note that we are doing some practice questions for our coming assessment. The topic is base unit. I have posted on the group that the questions we are putting are simple only base units, and I have asked you people to memorize a list of scalars and vector which is actually coming from O level. Now read the question. The volume of liquid that flows through a pipe in time t is given by the equation. The equation is in front of you, where P is the pressure difference between the ends of the pipe of radius r and length L. The constant C depends on the frictional effects of the liquid. Determine the base units of C. Please look at the screen. If you want to find the base units of C, what should be the first step? Should I make C the subject? So आप मेरे साथ working करो that you have to write V upon T is equal to please look at the screen instead of looking back. Please look at the screen, start working with me. And this is a collective work. So I have copied the formula again. I want to make C the subject. So I move the C to the left hand side. What will happen to T? Will it come up on the right side? And what about capital V? This is the first step. Copy with me, work with me. If you have a query at a point, do ask. This is our first past paper class. I will be doing classes physical and online both. But the point is that you have to work on your own first. Now let me know what should I do? Should I keep pi and 8 or should I remove pi and 8? Okay, now I'm telling the examiner that removing pi and 8. Can you tell me why we are not considering pi and 8? They are number constants, and as a number, they do not have a unit. Okay, now what should I do? What is the base unit of pressure? Look at the part 2. Sab batao, everyone, kg m minus 1. Okay, now start working with me.
With like the answer.
Everything is fine, whatever is possible, but the year number is there. If you want, you can open it from any website also. You were doing estimation, right? No, we are in a topic we were doing estimation definitely, but we are presently doing a practice session for our past paper because some people pointed out that they need help in that, and that's why we haven't done any question from past paper. I'm waiting for everyone's contribution. I'm on the position here and look at this screen, kg m minus 1. So I will remove pressure. I will put kg m, kg m minus 1, s minus 2. What should I do for r? What is r? R is the radius. What is the unit of radius? Meter. So meter with a power 4. What is the unit of T? Second. Good. And I make a denominator line. What is the unit of volume? What is the unit of length? Please baat nahi ho. I'm going very slowly so everyone can participate, everyone can absorb what we are doing. Past papers in A level are qualitative, not quantitative, that in one hour you do suppose 30 questions, MCQs. That's not good. In the start, you should be doing less number of questions with full understanding and presentation. Now I need my help for me for the numerator. Kg has no other parallel kg, so I write kg. I have a meter minus 1 and a meter power 4. Anyone? Minus 1 plus 4. M cube. What about S minus 2 and S? Other people? Minus 2 plus 1. सबका contribution नहीं आ रहा ना. M cube in denominator. M cube into M. Okay. In the paper, you are supposed to show each and every step. kg m cube s minus 1. I'm bringing the denominator up. 3 minus 4.
minus 1 n minus kg m minus. सर इधर r क्या है?
R is the radius. R is the radius. Kg. What would be the power of m? S minus. Please do not make any noise. Please help here to complete this working. Now,
फाइनल आंसर कैसे kg m minus 1 s minus 1
kg m minus 1
s minus 1
and s minus 1. So now please, this question is complete. Starting a new question. Give the reference June 2013. June 2013. Paper 2-1 and question number 1. Please give the reference in your copy. In the start of the working, I will be doing 2 or 3 questions, obviously not extending it because we have to do our course also. Secondly, I want everyone to take part, so we are not going to make a quick solution. Now, remember that in question 1 of paper 2, like this is a question 1, some people always get a problem that some topics are coming from the later chapter. Base unit can come from any chapter. So when you come across a problem like this part 1, do not get worried. Obviously, at the time of paper, you know the whole syllabus. The first part, explain what is meant by extended elastically. This is an O-level concept. If you have a spring and you stretch it within the elastic limit, it is called extended elastically. What is elastic extension? You extend something within a limit of Hooke's law and you leave it and it go back to the same size. I repeat, if you extend something like a rubber band, like a spring, like anything which is stretchable, you stretch it in a limit and you leave it and it go back to the same dimension. It is called what?
without reaching limit of proportionality.
Without crossing the limit of proportionality. It should be coming back to the same dimension. As it is an O-level topic, hopefully you people remember the famous name Hooke's law. But right now, it's not my concern. So I cross this part. I go for part number B. Show that the SI unit of energy per unit volume is this. Read the question. Energy per unit volume. So you have to be careful about this. So I make the formula from his wording. I'm writing E upon V. How I got this E upon V? He says energy per unit volume. Okay, now the unit of energy is joule and the unit of volume is, what is joule in further translation? Is it right that joule is Newton meter? What is Newton? So in place of Newton, I will write kg ms minus 2. I put a bracket into meter upon meter cube. First, resolve, simplify the numerator. Can you help me to simplify the numerator? Kg will be kg, meter square s minus 2 upon, again a partition. Now, what about this meter cube? Should I bring it up? Or you can directly solve it in the paper. Bringing up is not a step. And if you know you are going to subtract the power, can you help me to subtract the power? Is it 2 minus 3?
Yes.
What is 2 minus 3?
-5.
Minus 1. And S, then this is the simplified version of the power. Look at the question part C. For a wire extended elastically, the elastic energy per unit volume is given by this equation. He is now introducing a letter X. What is X? It means whatever we have derived in the previous part, derivation, is he calling that derivation as X? What is C? What is this sigma sign? This is read as sigma. E similar. This is the strain of the wire. What is capital E? The Young modulus of the wire. Now here, because these topics you haven't done, in the real practice time, when you will practice these questions at home, you will get the same problem, because chapter 1 actually is covering the whole syllabus of your physics. So you will face these things. So whenever you come across this, there are two ways to handle it. Either you can look for the units, like you can search for the unit of Young modulus here, or you can, for the time being, you can ask the teacher what is the unit. Now C is a constant. He's asking for, he's also given us, he's asking a challenge that C has, show that C has no unit. Now what is the unit of X? We have just determined X. What is the unit of X? Kg m minus 1 and s minus 2. Then I put strain, and gradually you will build up this memory. Strain is dimensionless. Strain is dimensionless. So gradually you will update your memory and you will learn these units. Now comes E. What is E standing in this question? Young modulus. Remember, the Young modulus has the same unit as pressure. Can anyone recall for today, from today's work, what is the base unit of pressure? Kg S minus. And what is our target? What is our target? C. Okay.
What is dimensionless?
It has no unit. Dimensionless means it has no unit. Even just like C, the question says prove that C is dimensionless. Now, should I make C the subject? So, okay, X is equal to C. X is equal to C sigma square into capital E. Now, make C the subject. C will be equal to X upon sigma square into E.
Sir, E is the Young modulus of the
Capital E, look at the screen. Capital E is Young modulus, and this tilted E, which is actually sigma, is called the strain, and it has no unit.
pressure.
E is similar to pressure. Young modulus has the same unit as pressure. Now, I'm making a partition because already I have reached the marking area. Look at the marking position here. So I will not like to go below that, and I will make the partition and go to the right side. Now everyone has to contribute. I have to put X. So what is X? Kg m minus 1 s minus 2. Denominator Sigma square. What is this tilted E means? It is dimensionless. So can I ignore it? So I ignore it. And just to impress the examiner, I can tell him that I am ignoring it. What about capital E?
N minus 1, S minus 2.
Now look at the denominator and the numerator. Can I cancel them? So with a gentle cancellation, I can cancel it, and C is equal to no unit. So remember that point when I was doing the base unit topic here in the class, I told you people a very important thing. They will give you unusual formulas. You haven't seen this formula before. They will give you some unusual formulas to trap you, to confuse you. But you remember that if you are showing all the steps, there is never a problem. There is never a confusion like that. So we stop here for this past paper work, and we will now move to our normal